Also want to let you know that we have one person in critical condition and a second person arrested earlier today in Seattle. Now, I want to get you guys some new information because this was just coming in right short time really before we jumped in and talked a little bit about this accident on I-5. We were on with some of our viewers who watch us on the Fox local app or fox13seattle.com a short time ago. This is the tweet put up by the Seattle Police Department. Quote, Seattle police are investigating a shooting in the 800 block of Rainier Avenue South. One victim injured by gunfire. The suspect is in police custody. Gun recovered. More information to follow. PIO on scene. So what I'll do is kind of read through some of the information that just came out from Detective Eric Munoz. He writes, around 10 a.m., patrol officers responded to reports of a shooting at the 800 block of Rainier Avenue South. They found a victim suffering from a gunshot wound to the chest. He was transported to Harborview Medical in critical condition and underwent emergency surgery. Responding officers arrested a potential suspect, a 34-year-old that was a short distance away. Police recovered a gun as evidence. Detectives have since determined that two men got into some type of an altercation on a King County Metro coach prior to the shooting. The circumstances leading up to the shooting are still under investigation. Now, that is the latest write-up we just got in from police a short while ago. I will tell you, Detective Eric Munoz also spoke with our crew on the ground before putting out that press release. I'm going to hand it off to him. Here's what he had to say shortly after that shooting this morning.
So this morning at about 10 a.m., officers responded to a shooting just outside of a Metro coach here in the 800 block of Rainier Avenue South. Responding officers, they located an adult male suffering from a gunshot wound to the chest. Police and the Seattle Fire Department provided medical aid to the victim. The victim was transported to Harborview Medical Center in serious condition. That has been upgraded to critical condition. That individual is in surgery right now. Officers also took a suspect into custody, a potential suspect into police custody, and we also recovered a gun from that potential suspect as evidence, as well as other evidence that we've collected here at the scene.
What kind of gun was it?
I don't know.
And where was it from?
Well, I would say based on the evidence that I have, it's just a handgun. So not like a long rifle or anything like that. Yeah.
Did the shooting happen on the bus or outside?
The shooting happened just outside of the bus, literally just behind me, about 5 to 10 feet in the parking lot here.
Were they both bus drivers?
Yeah, so the individuals were on the Metro coach. They got into some sort of verbal altercation. That altercation spilled out onto the street, and shortly after that, the shooting occurred. So the circumstances leading up to the shooting and the things that were said, that is still under investigation by detectives. And our detectives in the Gun Violence Reduction Unit are the ones that responded to process the scene. And of course, they will be speaking with the suspect and the victim when he is able to.
Did they get kicked off the bus or did they remove themselves?
No, I don't know what happened all on the bus. I know that the shooting did happen off of the bus just outside of the area of the Metro coach.
Was the suspected shooter fleeing or was he detained nearby?
Yeah, he didn't flee from the scene. He was detained nearby, not even a block away. Police arrested this potential suspect without incident, and they did recover the gun as evidence. So this is still an ongoing investigation. This is preliminary information, and it is subject to change, so just understand that. When I get more information from the detectives, I'll put out a blotter post with the updated information on what occurs with this suspect.
Sorry if I missed this. Did the suspect try to run?
No, the suspect was nearby when he was taken into custody. He did not run away from the scene.
It's been lots of violent, maybe not lots, but there's been a series of violent incidents on Metro buses or near Metro buses. What's Seattle PD's role in security, or either just responding to these or safety on the transit system?
Yeah, so obviously law enforcement, we work with our partners, including King County Metro. Every time there is a shooting, we look at what we can do better and how we can improve. We're always a learning organization. So these are reviewed by the precinct captain as well as the upper chain of command. I'm sure King County has similar things that they do after a shooting occurs. Obviously, we want the public to know that the police officers are always there, and we encourage them to call 911 and obviously give us the best information they can for our investigation. So, and another thing, if anybody saw anything, has any additional information, then they didn't speak with an officer, we always encourage them to talk to call the SPD Violent Crimes tip line at 206-233-5000. And with that, anonymous tips are always accepted. So we appreciate all that information. It helps our detectives complete their investigation.
don't think this is a bus stop here, right?
I don't know whether or not it's a stop.
Did the driver maybe,
I don't know what that sign says. That's a question for Metro.
okay, did the driver maybe pull over to let the arguing passengers off?
Yeah, the bus was stopped when that altercation began, and shortly after the bus patrons stepped off of the bus is when the shooting occurred. And as I said, everything that took place before that, the circumstances leading up to that shooting, that argument, that altercation, that is under investigation. I just don't have those answers right now.